Hello, everyone. Welcome to Learn English with Stories 365. Today we're going to talk about something exciting and important. How to make speaking English a daily habit. Do you think speaking English every day sounds too hard? Don't worry. I will show you how to start small, make it fun, and turn it into a habit you won't want to break. Let's begin. Want to practice English with friends from around the world? Join our Facebook group, Learn English with Stories 365. The link's in the description. It's a friendly place where you can share your progress, ask questions, and interact with other learners. Together, we'll make learning English fun and exciting. Start small. Stay consistent. Your key to English fluency. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the thought of learning English? Maybe you think you need to spend hours every day studying grammar rules and memorizing vocabulary. But here's a little secret. You don't need to do all that to get better. In fact, even a few minutes of daily practice can make a huge difference. Think of it like this. Imagine you want to grow a beautiful flower. You wouldn't pour a whole bucket of water on it at once, would you? That would just drown it. Instead, you water it a little bit every day. And guess what? With consistent care, your flower will bloom beautifully. The same goes for learning English. Instead of trying to do everything at once, focus on small, consistent steps. Even 5 minutes of daily practice can work wonders. Here are a few simple ideas to get you started. Morning routine. Start your day by describing your morning routine in English. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m., I brush my teeth and wash my face. Then I make a cup of coffee and enjoy a delicious breakfast. Daily plans. Share your plans for the day. Today, I will go to the grocery store and buy some fruit. After that, I'm going to meet a friend for lunch. Food adventures. Describe what you're eating. I'm having a delicious sandwich for lunch. It's made with ham, cheese, and lettuce. It's so tasty. Weather watcher. Comment on the weather outside. It's a sunny day today. The sun is shining brightly in the sky. It's perfect weather for a walk in the park. Evening reflections. Before bed, reflect on your day. I read a very interesting book today. It's about a cat who goes on an adventure. At first, it might feel a little strange to talk to yourself, but trust me, the more you do it, the easier it will become. It's like learning to ride a bike. At first, you might wobble and fall, but with practice, you'll gain confidence and balance. So, there you have it. Small, consistent steps are the key to unlocking your English fluency. Start today, even if it's just for 5 minutes, and watch your English blossom. A little humor. Did you know that even animals can benefit from consistent practice? There was once a dog named Sparky who wanted to learn how to play the piano. He practiced every day, even when he felt tired or frustrated. And guess what? After months of dedicated practice, Sparky became a piano-playing sensation. Of course, he still drooled on the keys sometimes, but his talent was undeniable. So, remember Sparky the piano-playing dog. With consistent effort, you can achieve your English language goals too. Unleash your English. Practice in everyday life. The best place to learn English? Believe it or not, it's right in your daily routine. Think about it. Every interaction, every errand, every moment is a chance to practice and grow. Here are some simple ways to incorporate English into your daily life. Shopping spree. Head to the store and put your English skills to the test. Ask questions like, "Excuse me, how much does this cost?" Or, "Can I have 2 apples, please?" Don't worry if you don't say everything perfectly. The important thing is to communicate and try your best. Cafe chatter. Enjoy a cup of coffee or tea at your favorite cafe. When ordering, try saying, "I would like a latte with soy milk, please." You can even strike up a conversation with the barista in English. "How is your day going?" Or, "What kind of coffee do you recommend?" Are great conversation starters. Everyday greetings. Make a conscious effort to greet people in English. Instead of just saying hello in your native language, try good morning or hi, how are you today? A simple greeting can brighten someone's day and boost your confidence. Describe your surroundings. Take a moment to describe what you see around you. For example, I see a red car parked next to a big tree. There's a dog playing in the park. This helps you practice vocabulary related to colors, objects, and locations. Ask for directions. If you're ever lost, don't hesitate to ask for directions in English. "Excuse me, could you please tell me how to get to the library?" Even if you make a mistake, people will usually be happy to help. Remember, every interaction is a learning opportunity. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Embrace them as stepping stones on your journey to English fluency. A personal anecdote. I once ordered pizza in English. I was a bit nervous and I wasn't sure how to pronounce pineapple. I ended up saying something like pineapple, but the waiter understood me perfectly. I felt so proud of myself for trying, even though I wasn't 100% confident. That small moment of using English in a real-life situation gave me a huge boost of confidence. So, go out there and start practicing. You'll be amazed at how quickly your English improves when you use it in everyday situations. Setting daily speaking goals, your roadmap to English fluency. Have you ever felt lost when it comes to practicing English? Not knowing where to start can be overwhelming. That's where setting daily speaking goals comes in handy. Think of it like planning a road trip. You wouldn't just hop in the car and drive without a destination, would you? You'd plan your route, choose your stops, and pack your essentials. Similarly, setting daily speaking goals provides structure and direction for your English learning journey. Here are a few ideas to get you started. Food for thought. Goal. Describe your favorite food in detail. Example. My favorite food is pizza. It's delicious. I love the crispy crust, the melted cheese, and the tangy tomato sauce. I usually order a pepperoni pizza with extra cheese. It's the perfect comfort food, especially on a rainy day. Family focus. Goal. Describe a family member's personality. Example. My older brother is really funny. He's always telling jokes and making everyone laugh. He's also very kind and always helps me with my homework. I really admire him. Hobby hub. Goal. Talk about your favorite hobby. Example. I love playing basketball. I play with my friends every weekend at the park. It's a great way to stay active and have fun. I also enjoy watching basketball games on TV. My favorite team is the Los Angeles Lakers. City Showcase. Goal. Describe your city or town. Example. I live in a small town. It's a very peaceful place with lots of green spaces. There's a beautiful park in the center of town where people go for picnics and walks. I also enjoy visiting the local library, which has a great selection of books. Funny. Friday. Goal. Share a funny story. Example. The other day I was walking down the street when it started to rain. I didn't have an umbrella, so I got completely soaked. I looked like a drowned rat. Everyone was laughing at me, but I couldn't help but laugh too. Each of these goals is like a mini adventure. By setting small, achievable goals for each day, you'll be amazed at how much progress you make over time. It's like building a skyscraper, one brick at a time. Remember, consistency is key. Even 15 minutes of daily practice can make a big difference. So set your goals, embrace the challenge, and enjoy the journey of learning English. Now you've learned the first steps to make speaking English a daily habit. In the next part, we'll talk about other fun ways to practice and improve your English skills. So, are you ready to start speaking every day? Let me know in the comments. What will you say in English today? Listening. The power of English in your ears. Have you ever tried to have a conversation with someone who's talking too fast or mumbling? It's really hard to understand them, right? Well, the same thing happens when we're learning English. We need to train our ears to understand the sounds and rhythms of the language. That's why listening is so important. Think of it like learning to play a musical instrument. You wouldn't just start playing without listening to the music first, would you? You need to listen carefully to how the notes sound, how the music flows, and how the different instruments work together. The same goes for English. The more we listen, the better we understand how the words sound, how they are pronounced, and how they connect to form sentences. We start to recognize common sounds and patterns, which makes it easier to speak and understand. My listening journey. When I first started learning English, I felt a bit overwhelmed. There were so many new sounds and words to remember. But then I discovered the magic of music. I started listening to English songs every morning. My absolute favorite was Imagine by John Lennon. At first, I didn't understand a single word. I just enjoyed the melody and tried to hum along. But gradually, I started to pick up on some familiar phrases. I remember feeling so proud when I finally recognized the line, "You may say I'm a dreamer." It was like a little victory. Fun ways to train your ears. So, how can you improve your listening skills? Here are a few fun and easy ideas. Sing along with songs. Just like I did with Imagine, try to find some simple English songs that you enjoy. Sing along, even if you don't understand all the words. You can look up the lyrics online and try to sing along with the correct pronunciation. Listen to podcasts. Podcasts are like mini radio shows that you can listen to anytime, anywhere. There are many beginner-friendly podcasts available, such as The English We Speak. These podcasts often use clear and simple English, and they cover a variety of topics. Enjoy audiobooks. Audiobooks are a fantastic way to improve your listening and vocabulary. Start with simple stories like fairy tales, such as The Three Little Pigs, You can find many free audiobooks online. Tune in to kids' shows. Kids' shows like Peppa Pig are great for beginners because they use clear and simple English. The characters often speak slowly and clearly, which makes it easier to understand. Pay attention to everyday sounds. Listen to the sounds around you. Pay attention to train or bus announcements. You might hear things like, "The next." "Stop" is Central Station. This helps you get used to hearing English in real-life situations. Imagine this. Imagine you're on the bus, feeling a little bored. Instead of scrolling through your phone, you put on your headphones and listen to an exciting English story. It's like having a mini English class on the go. You're learning while you're traveling, and you're not even realizing it. Listening too. English doesn't have to feel like a chore. It can be a fun and enjoyable experience. So start exploring different listening activities today and see how much your English improves. Reading. Your vocabulary. Treasure hunt. Reading is like exploring a magical world of words. When you read, you're not just looking at letters on a page. You're opening a window to new ideas, different cultures, and exciting stories. Reading helps you in so many ways. It expands your vocabulary, improves your grammar, and even makes you a better writer. It's like training your brain to think and communicate in English. My reading adventure. I remember one day, I found a children's book about a frog who dreamed of flying. It was a silly story, but I really enjoyed it. I learned so many new words, like jump, wing, and dream. I even started using the word dream more often in my own conversations. Reading can be a lot of fun. It's like going on a treasure hunt. Every new word you encounter is like a shiny gold coin waiting to be discovered. Fun ways to explore the world of reading. Here are a few ideas to make reading more enjoyable. Dive into children's books. Children's books are a fantastic starting point for English learners. They often use simple language and colorful illustrations, which make them easy to understand. The Very Hungry Caterpillar is a classic for a reason. You'll learn many food words like apple, cheese, and pear. Read real-world texts. Look around you. There are many opportunities to read in your everyday life. Try reading menus at cafes. You can practice saying things like, "I would like a sandwich and orange juice." Explore your surroundings. Pay attention to the signs around you. Read street signs like stop, exit, or no parking. This helps you learn important vocabulary and get used to seeing English in real-life situations. Enjoy the funnies. Comics like Garfield are a great way to learn casual and everyday English. You can pick up on funny phrases and expressions that you might not encounter in other types of reading. Discover online articles. The internet is a treasure trove of information. Search for easy news articles online. You can find articles about a variety of topics, such as a cat rescued by firefighters. These articles often use simple language and are a great way to learn about current events. Remember, reading doesn't have to be boring. Treat reading like a game, like a fun adventure. Don't worry if you don't understand every single word. Goal is to enjoy the process and gradually increase your understanding. So grab a book, find a cozy spot, and start exploring the wonderful world of English through reading. Writing. Practice with your pen. Writing is like having a conversation with yourself, but in English, it's a fantastic way to put your thoughts and ideas into words. When you write, you're not just copying from a book, you're actively using the language to express yourself. Writing helps you in many ways. It improves your grammar and vocabulary. It also helps you organize your thoughts and express your ideas more clearly. My writing habit. When I was first starting out, I found it a bit intimidating to write in English. I was always worried about making mistakes, but then I realized that the most important thing was to just start writing. I started keeping a small notebook. Every night, I wrote down one sentence about my day. It was usually something simple like, "Today, I ate ice cream. It was chocolate. I love chocolate." At first, it felt a bit strange to write in English, but gradually it became easier and more enjoyable. I started to notice that I was using new words and sentence structures more confidently. Fun writing activities. Here are a few simple and fun ways to practice your writing. Keep a daily journal. Write a few sentences about your day. You can write about what you did, how you felt, or anything that comes to mind. For example, today I went to the park. It was sunny and beautiful. I played with my dog and enjoyed the fresh air. Make to-do lists. Write down your daily tasks in English. For example, 1. Call my friend. 2. Buy milk. 3. Study English for 30 minutes. This helps you learn to use imperative sentences, commands, like call and buy. Send messages. Send short text messages to your friends in English. Even simple messages like, "Hi, how are you? Let's meet tomorrow," are great practice. Write thank you notes. Write thank you notes to your friends. And family. For example, "Thank you for helping me with my homework. You're very kind." This helps you practice expressing gratitude and using polite language. Tell short stories. Try writing simple stories. For example, a dog sees a ball. He runs, jumps, and catches it. He is happy. You can make your stories as creative and imaginative as you like. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember, writing is a process. You don't have to be perfect. The most important thing is to enjoy the process and express yourself freely. So, grab a pen and paper or open your computer and start writing. You might be surprised at how much you can learn and how much fun it can be. Watching videos to learn English. Have you ever felt like learning English is a bit of a chore? Well, I have good news for you. There's a fun and exciting way to improve your English skills. Watching videos. Think about it. When you watch a movie or a TV show in your own language, you're not just passively watching. You're absorbing the language, the culture, and the way people communicate. You learn about humor, emotions, and how people interact with each other. The same goes for learning English. Watching videos, whether it's cartoons, movies, or even short clips online, can be a fantastic way to immerse yourself in the English language. Learning by watching. English videos are not only entertaining, but also incredibly educational. They help you hear how words are pronounced in natural, everyday speech. You'll learn about different accents, intonation, and the rhythm of the language. It's like having a conversation with native speakers, but without the pressure of actually speaking. My cartoon adventure. I remember watching a funny cartoon about a dog. The dog didn't talk much, but the humans in the cartoon used simple, clear English. I learned common phrases like, "Let's go for a walk," and "I'm so hungry." These are things people say all the time in real life. The best part? I started using these phrases myself. It felt so natural and confident. I realized that watching videos wasn't just about passively listening. It was about actively absorbing the language and making it my own. Find your English entertainment. The beauty of learning English through videos is that you can choose what you love. Superhero fan? Watch superhero movies in English. You'll learn about action, adventure, and the power of good over evil. Foodie? Try watching cooking shows with English subtitles. You'll learn about ingredients, cooking techniques, and maybe even discover some delicious new recipes. Music lover? Watch your favorite music videos and sing along. You'll improve your pronunciation and learn new vocabulary. Tips for video learning. Start with subtitles. If you find the English a bit overwhelming, start with subtitles in your own language. This will help you follow the story and get a general understanding. Gradually switch to English subtitles. Once you feel more comfortable, try switching to English subtitles. This will help you connect the spoken words with the written form and expand your vocabulary. Don't worry about understanding everything. It's okay if you don't understand every single word. Focus on the overall meaning and try to pick out key words and phrases. An inspiring story. My friend Anna wanted to improve her English, but she wasn't a fan of traditional studying, so she decided to make watching her favorite cartoon series her nightly routine. At first, she didn't understand much, but she persisted. She watched every episode, even if she didn't understand everything. Gradually, she started to recognize familiar words and phrases. Her pronunciation improved significantly, and she became more confident in her listening skills. Now, Anna can watch movies without subtitles and even hold basic conversations with native English speakers. Make learning English fun. Learning English doesn't have to be boring. Watching videos can make it a fun and engaging experience. So grab some popcorn, find a video you love, and enjoy the ride. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn while having a good time. Talking to others. The real game changer. We've talked about listening, reading, and writing. But the real game changer in your English learning journey is speaking. Imagine learning to play basketball by just watching videos and reading books about it. You might learn the rules and understand the strategies, but you won't really improve your skills until you actually get on the court and start playing. The same goes for English. You can learn all the grammar rules and memorize thousands of words, but until you start speaking, your English will remain stagnant. Finding your speaking buddies. At first, the idea of speaking English with others might feel a bit scary. It's like riding a bike without training wheels. You might wobble a bit and you might fall down a few times. But don't worry, with a little practice, it gets easier and more fun. Here are a few ways to find opportunities to speak English. Find a language partner. Look for a friend, classmate, or colleague who is also learning English. You can help each other practice speaking and provide feedback. Join online groups. There are many online platforms and apps that connect language learners. You can find conversation partners, join online language exchange groups, or even participate in virtual language meetups. Practice with family and friends. Even if your family and friends don't speak English fluently, you can still practice with them. Start with simple phrases like, "Good morning," or "How are you?" and gradually increase the complexity. Embrace your mistakes. When I first started speaking English, I was terrified of making mistakes. I felt embarrassed every time someone corrected me. But then I realized something important. Every mistake is a learning opportunity. Every correction is a chance to improve my pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary. Instead of feeling embarrassed, I started to see corrections as valuable feedback. I learned to say, "Thank you," and actively try to avoid making the same mistake again. The power of conversation. Speaking English with others is not just about improving your language skills. It's also about connecting with people from different cultures and backgrounds. It's about sharing your thoughts, ideas, and experiences with the world. So don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Find opportunities to speak English, embrace your mistakes, and enjoy the journey. Be patient and positive. The marathon of learning. Learning English is a marathon, not a sprint. It's a long-term journey with ups and downs, twists and turns. There will be days when you feel like a rock star, speaking fluently and confidently. You'll have those aha moments where everything seems to click. But there will also be days when you feel lost and frustrated. You might struggle to remember simple words like apple, or you might find yourself stumbling over your words during a conversation. Don't get discouraged. It's important to remember that these setbacks are normal. Everyone experiences them on their language learning journey. The key is to stay patient with yourself and maintain a positive attitude. Staying motivated. Here are a few tips to help you stay motivated. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward, no matter how small, deserves recognition. Did you manage to speak English for 5 minutes without stopping? Did you finally understand a difficult sentence? Celebrate these small victories. Remember your why. Why are you learning English? Is it to get a better job? To travel the world? To connect with friends and family from different cultures? Keep your goals in mind. They will give you the motivation to keep going, even when things get tough. Laugh at your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. Once, I tried to say beach, but pronounced it in a completely different way. Everyone laughed, including me. It was a funny moment, and I never forgot the correct pronunciation again. Embrace the journey. Learning English is a journey of self-discovery. It's about exploring a new language and culture and expanding your horizons. There will be challenges along the way, but remember to be kind to yourself. Don't get discouraged by setbacks. Focus on your progress, celebrate your achievements, and enjoy the process. Final thoughts. Let's make English a habit. You now have a toolkit of strategies to make speaking English a daily habit. Let's quickly review. Start small and be consistent. Don't try to do everything at once. Start with small, achievable goals and gradually increase the difficulty. Consistency is key. Even 15 minutes of daily practice is more effective than 1 hour of practice once a week. Use real-life situations to practice. Look for opportunities to use English in your everyday life. Order food in English, ask for directions, or strike up a conversation with a stranger. These real-life experiences will make your English more natural and fluent. Set daily goals. Set specific and achievable goals for yourself. For example, I will speak English for 10 minutes today, or I will read 1 page of an English book. Having clear goals will keep you motivated and on track. Combine speaking with other skills. Don't just focus on speaking. Combine it with listening, reading, and writing. These skills are interconnected, and they all contribute to your overall English proficiency. Talk to others, even if you make mistakes. Don't be afraid to speak English with others, even if you make mistakes. Every conversation is a valuable learning experience. Embrace the challenges and enjoy the process. Stay patient and positive. Learning English is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be ups and downs along the way. Stay patient with yourself, celebrate your successes, and don't get discouraged by setbacks. What's next? Now it's time to take action. Choose 1 tip from this guide and try it out today. Will you find a language partner and practice speaking for 15 minutes? Will you listen to an English podcast while you're commuting? Will you write a short journal entry in English about your day? No matter what you choose, take that first step. Every time you speak English, you're moving closer to fluency. And most importantly, let's have fun along the way. Learning English should be an enjoyable experience. Thank you for watching Learn English with Stories 365. We hope this video has been helpful and inspiring. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more helpful tips and engaging lessons. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Want to practice English with friends from around the world? Join our Facebook group Learn English with Stories 365. The link's in the description. It's the perfect place to connect with other learners, share your progress, and get inspired. Together, we'll build your confidence in English every day. We'll see you in the next one.